Hey there and happy Tuesday. I kind of feel like it's Friday because it's my last card to demo for the month for you guys, and later this weekend I will be heading down to the Okoboji Lutheran camp for their crafting retreat, their winter crafting retreat, and I'm always excited to get to reconnect with my crafters that go there, and even some friends that are local here. We just, during the pandemic, we just haven't taken the time to get together like we usually do. So it'll be great to spend some good quality time with them. Hey there, Lisa. Hi, Lois. And so it kind of just ends my month really quick that way too. And I have already a hostess lined up for you guys. So even though today is like it for the month, starting next week, Tuesday. So in a week, I'll kick right in with some great February projects for you guys too. And I'm going to end today with another Valentine. I kind of wanted to do something that wasn't specifically Valentine, but using Valentine products to make it look like something else, kind of like I have been doing all month with different love themed things. And yet I saw that cute Sweet Talk paper and I'm like, you know what, it just deserves some more attention. And I love the depth that the cute little shadow makes for making those conversation hearts and everything. Hi there, Shelly. And so with that, I'm like, let's just do that. I feel like that heart in the center really pops and it makes it look like three-dimensional or something. And it's just really fun that way. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to make something and also show you that it's pretty easy to put today's card together. I think we're all looking sometimes for just those easy projects. Yesterday I thought was pretty easy too. And just to show you something that's been in the catalog for a long time that I sometimes overlook. So let me get my camera turned around here and then you can see my card the right way instead of backwards or inverted or however you want to say that. So here is today's card. Isn't it cute? You're cute. And like I said, I think because I was, trying to show you different ways to use different Valentine products that weren't always Valentine's, that's where today was just like, how much more obvious is this paper and these cute little sucker hearts. These almost look like a set of lips, but yet not. They look like those traditional suckers that like we'd always give our kids or get our kids from the concessions at basketball games or something. And but I just thought this is so cute and I'm like, let's just go all out Valentine today. And like I said, I love how this shadowed stamp, and it's meant to look shaded like that, so it's not a flaw. If you get yours, or if you even look in the catalog, you'll see that that is how that stamp is intended to be, pretty solid and then have a little bit of a shadow there. But I feel like it just really makes the project look 3D. Hi there, Sarah. Thanks for joining in. So I always like to show you where this is coming from. So mini catalog, and you guys are probably like, you don't even have to show me that anymore because I've used these products a lot, but I love showing you guys different ways to use the products every time. So today I'm using the cute paper here. I'm going to throw in, I was kind of torn between using Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels, and I have another thing that would work too, or even just leaving it. The paper's really busy, and I'm like, I don't know if adding accessories will kind of just get lost in the shuffle and such. So you can see here a close-up of that stamp set, and even there you can kind of see on that image how it's kind of a little like sparse on one side. So yeah, that helps from that. So and yeah, you can see I've been really busy with this paper, so all I have left are kind of scraps and different things like that. And I also like to show you alternate things, and so I thought, oh, how fun would this card layout be? So kind of think of this card and using like this kind of layout here, and yet using it with a card layout like that, so you've got the purple lines going across the bottom like that, and then using that cute print in the lavender too. I think that would be really cute, and even throwing in the background here some vellum or something. So yeah, I just thought that's so cute. So that might end up being like a wedding card or a anniversary card that I do down the road. Even if it's not a video for me, it might be something that I do on my own too. So that is what I wanted to show you, and I think I'm just going to set that aside and get started on the card. So here we have just like a mess of different little pieces of the pretty papers and such, but my color scheme here is Blushing Bride, white, and then just that really fun pretty paper there. Hi Diane, thanks for joining in. And then let's see. Okay, yep, and then the other part that I'm just using one little die out of is the Sweethearts dies. Instead of having the heart there, is almost going to pull out this, because I haven't used it for you guys yet, this little, it makes an envelope, this little die cut, so it cuts and scores, so you can really make a quick little folded up envelope. And I thought, oh, it'd be fun to have the little "You're Cute" popping out of that, but this still went over. So the product that I am using is the Heart Punch Pack here. And so these are sold as a 2-pack in the annual catalog. And these have been around for a little while now. And I still love them because you just punch and you punch and they mat perfectly. So the scallop is going to be on the outside and then this just nests right in there. And like I said, I almost forgot about using them because they aren't in the new mini catalog. And so sometimes when things aren't new, then they kind of get lost out of sight. So yeah. But let me start by doing some, let me do some stamping first. And here you guys will laugh. Lisa's watching and she loves it when I use up my scraps. So I had, I found this little tiny baggie of little pieces of basic white. And so I'm like, you know what? This is going to be perfect for today's card. I got out a couple pieces, one to make my card and then one to have for you guys. So yes, sometimes I do keep scraps this big and it totally depends on my mood. And I think I said this a couple days ago. Sometimes I'm in the mood to toss, and not even save. I'm kind of in a mood of let's use things up, and that's not why I'm making this card, is to use up this little piece, but it works out pretty well. So let me open up Blushing Bride and Real Red here. Okay, and so when I go to stamp out the You're Cute, which is this, I love it that there's no lining up for that part of it because the You're Cute and the heart outline get stamped all in one shot. So I'm just going to ink that up here in Real Red, like so. So you can see nice crisp red outline, and then the You're Cute there. And then to shade that in, I have a guest with me. Weston just woke up and he's here. So I'm not going to turn the camera on yet, but if he wants to watch me make the card, maybe he'll say hello at the very end. So I'm just going to ink up with Blushing Bride and then go right over the top of the You're Cute, like so. And then we have that little shadow on there. And I love how that just fills that in like that. And then we can run that through. This is, besides the inside, the only stamping that I'm doing for the outside of the card. And that's what's fun about this paper, is it didn't take a lot of stamping time, just assembling of the cute little papers. So I'll line that up here. I'm using my mini cut and emboss today because that's the only die cutting I need to do. You guys should see Weston. He's got his elbows on my table like 2 inches away from my machine, just totally glued into what's going on here with die cutting that. Is that pretty cool how that comes out like that? So I pop it and there's the little heart, so we can set to that aside. Okay, so next I'm going to take the card base here, the Blushing Bride, and this is cut 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, folded this way today. And then I'm going to start building up my card front with all these fun little pieces. I wasn't sure, you know, if it's just going to end up being too busy to be cute, but I really like how it did turn out. And because it coordinated so well, that made all the difference here. So even that striped paper is kind of fun there on the back side. So I'm just going to tack this down. This piece of the Sweet Talk paper is cut 4 inches by 3 inches. And if you guys know me well enough, I love that dimension because that measurement, because it really cuts well out of 12 by 12 without having leftover pieces. So I can make like 12 card fronts out of that measurement there. And then the cute little suckers here, I just cut 4 inches by 2 inches. And then that I'm going to just get some adhesive on here. And I'm going to put that towards the top there. And if there's a gap, it's okay. And I'll tell you why. Because then we're going to add one more piece of kind of like Valentine-ish candy looking designer series paper for that. So this is cut 4 inches by 3/4 inches. And I'll just run some adhesive across the whole middle of that. And then I'm going to put that right like so. Usually, like if you see my cards, if I do this type of layout, usually I'm putting like a ribbon here or putting these on a piece so that I have something sturdy to wrap some ribbon, tie a knot around or something like that. But next I'm going to make that focal point. So like I said, with that first heart punch here, the one that has the scalloped edge, going to thread that into some Blushing Bride, punch that out, very quick and easy, set that aside, and then the smaller of the heart, going to take that piece which I've already used and then do the back side here. So I've kind of punched every other heart every other direction because it's a little bit of space saving. Sometimes you think, does it save that much paper? Not that so much, but when you get to the end, it might make the difference. Oh, I can squeeze one more heart on there or not. So yeah, the fun back side of that paper that I'm already using just has like little tiny real red dots on like a pale version of Blushing Bride. So that's going to get tacked down and it makes a really nice little backdrop there. And before I put this on, I'm going to grab some dimensionals and pop that up like so. That's going to be one popped up layer, and that's going to get centered right in the middle. And then this one is going to get popped up as well. So I'm just gonna see if I can squeeze a couple dimensionals onto that like so and put that right in the middle. So like I said, this card comes together really fast and easy. And of course, yesterday I kind of did one of those do better this than that, or you know, just doing different color layouts. And so I did a red version. The only thing different, like it's the same designer series paper, the same You're Cute colors of ink pads and stuff, but I did a red. And so I just kind of like the softness of the pink, but that's what the red version would look like. And maybe some of you would comment and go, you know what, I like the red. Because maybe for some of you, red's your favorite color. And I did toy around too with having the background card base be real red as well. So that's what that would look like. But I chose to do pink, and sometimes I'll do pink and show you the sample and then make the card in red so you can see the difference in that being made too. And then for embellishments, one thing that didn't win out, but if you have these on hand, these are the Pastel Pearls, and these pink versions would be really fun to add on to that if you like kind of the pearl look. But I chose to go with something from the Sweet Talk suite of products, and they're new, the Iridescent Rhinestone Basic Jewels. And this jewels, Weston loves when I use gems and jewels, don't you? Yes. So with that, there's different sizes. Pam says, I like the red. But that's true. I like red. And so I also have a friend, and Pam knows my friend Trish, and red is her favorite color too. So Trish usually looks like anything red. She's usually dressed like that. I always think probably if she shops at Target, which she loves to shop at Target, people would probably think she works there. Maybe no, maybe not that quite carried away, but some people just love red. All right, so I'm going to use the middle one for a bigger rhinestone here and just kind of set that off to the side. And then I'm going to take 2 of the smaller ones and just kind of put that up in the corner on the other side of the heart. It's really subtle, but like I said, what I love about these is it kind of reflects purples and reds and pinks naturally when you look at them on the sheet. And so it's a great little addition there to the card. Hi, Connie. Thanks for joining in. got to back up a little bit. There we go. Okay, and then I do have to yet do the inside, and I really liked how the inside turned out too. I did more stamping actually on the inside than on the outside of the card. So I'm taking my Blushing Bride again and just going to tap that on here. Oh, let's see. I was trying to think how I ended up doing it because I kind of had, excuse me, a couple different versions. So I'm just going to take what looks like a Starburst, and that is from that same Sweet Talk stamp set that I've been using for all these Valentine projects. Hey there, Brenda. And then next I'm going to pull out the Happy Valentine's Day greeting from the Sweet Talk or Sweet Conversation stamp set 2, and just kind of stamp that over top. But because that's in Blushing Bride and the other's in Real Red, it still shows up really well. So kind of adds some depth by doing that too. So Weston's checking out what I did there. And then this is ready to get some adhesive on. Like I said, it's not a really big ooh-ah for the inside, but just to add, you know, a little bit more color. And with this being soft, if you had more that you wanted to write and ended up writing on the inside over top of that Blushing Bride color, it's still going to show up really, really well. So that is today's card number 10 there. And I'm going to see if I'm going to show you these two products too, because I had this set aside like, hey, don't forget to talk about that. But I also want to talk about Calming Camilla too, Camellia and these. So while I'm gone this weekend at the retreat, it's going to be my stamp-iversary, my 26th stamp-iversary. I'm going to get my camera turned around here now. Got Weston up on a chair so you can say hi, or just you can look at him because he's awful cute today after he woke up from his nap. So Saturday I'm going to be celebrating my anniversary, 26 years with Stampin' Up. And while I'm gone, I thought, you know what, I should still have some kind of giveaway. So Calming Camellia, I'm going to give away a couple of those, and then not at the retreat, but for everyone here on my Facebook page. And then I talked about also giving away one of the gingham embossing folders too. So we have 3 giveaways. And so Saturday, when it is my anniversary, I will announce the details, how to enter, and put that on the day of my anniversary, and then probably give everybody a chance to chime in on that specific post that I'll post on Saturday, and give people till Monday to write comments or do whatever. So you'll have to check back and see what I come up with for my giveaway for the 3 products. And then I'll be picking that winner probably on Monday, because I'll be gone Thursday through Sunday. So Weston, do you want to say bye to the ladies? Oh, he's pretty shy usually. That's okay though. So you guys have a great day. Let me just show you the card again, since it's my last one of the month. So there, I'm going to bring it up close. Okay, so that's card number 10 out of 10. And this weekend, I'll be busy finishing up those orders for the month, but I have some that will be going out before I go away, and that's a good feeling to get a good bunch of them knocked out too. But you can still get a hold of me while I'm gone. I'll be checking back and forth. I'm not gone. I'll always be checking in with you guys. But how to get the set of 10 cards is place a minimum order using the host code, and I'll post a still shot of today's card with the host code. And otherwise, if you just want the set of 10 cards for $25 instead of the minimum $75 purchase with the host code, just let me know and I will get those cards out to you. And I would appreciate knowing in the next day or two if you're interested in the cards, just because I don't, once I get it put away for the month and such, I don't get them back out. Then what's done is done. So they do sell out, and I don't want anybody to miss out. So take care and have a good rest of your day, and I will see you guys live again next Tuesday. Bye-bye.